You're home with Sarah King on Coast FM 963. Every now and again, Dave, we are super spoiled with some really, really amazing talent walking through our door musically, and Budi Boné is exactly that.
Fantastic.
Budi Boné, welcome.
Thank you.
As Steve would say, he's away today. He's going to miss this.
He'll be...
Standing ovation for you, Budi.
Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So we have known you for a very, very long time. You have now, is this 20 years you've been in Australia?
Yes, since 2005.
Oh, my
Yeah, since
gosh.
2005. Yeah, we started at Crown Plaza Terrigal.
Yes, and that would have been with Kuta Groove.
With the Kuta Groove, yes.
And still with Kuta Groove
yes,
to this day.
Yes, still with Kuta Groove, yes.
You sent in a really beautiful song, Baby Chino, the other week, which our station manager, Sarah, played. And I went, you know what? As soon as I heard you, I remember this rhythmic, beautiful sound, and I wanted you to come on in. So thank you for joining us today.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you very much for this opportunity for me.
And you're like family, really, because, you know, Bali's like a second home for many Aussies, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a real... in fact, this week we were just talking about it. Do you know something? Fun fact. I have not had the pleasure yet of coming to Bali.
I haven't either.
And I know that all my friends say, you have to go, you are going to love it. It's just timing, haven't managed to do it. So I'm very much looking forward to the day we get to do that, because there's so many songs have been written about this. But you've done the opposite. You've come over to Aussie.
Yeah.
Okay, so what brought you here, Budi? Why did you come to Australia?
I married a Terrigal girl.
That'll do it.
Unfortunately, we are not together anymore, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, and I have two boys. And the bigger one, Makai, he's 19 years old. And the little one, Kian, he's 13 years old. From seeing them growing, that's actually inspired me to make that song, Baby Chino.
Yeah, Baby Chino, the one that we heard. So that's written about the kids.
Yes.
So your musical talents are extremely, you've opened for a lot of the big headliners in Australia. Just reading some of them, obviously to come out and be in front of these guys is pretty special. Daryl Braithwaite, Johnny Diesel, Mark Gable, who used to work at 2GO.
Yeah.
That's one of the finest rock voices in Australia, isn't it? He's a really special guy.
Yeah.
Did you ever come and see your show?
I played a show at 2GO at that time. If I'm not wrong, it was the birthday of 2GO.
Yes.
And I played there. I met Johnny Diesel.
Yes.
Oh, he just played alone with all his, they call it like a loop station and things. Oh, beautiful. One of the presenters introduced me to Mark Gable, and then, I didn't know it was Mark Gable. And
the
then,
man who sang
we started
Run to Paradise.
Run to Paradise. That's the hit song that we always play at the third set normally at our gigs, and then he'd say, what do you think about Budi, with his percussion? He said, he played the percussion like how it should sound.
How it's meant to sound.
Yes. And then I saw his face then, we played at Crown Plaza a lot. And then with this guy with his hat, and thought he's the guy who watched me at Crown Plaza, long time ago then.
You're telling me you're playing...
Yeah.
For Mark Gable from the Choir Boys.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there watching you.
And watching me. And then he thought and after that, then my other friend told me that's Mark Gable. Do you know that's Mark Gable who's singing Run to Paradise from Choir Boys? Oh my God.
Were you nervous then?
Oh my God. Then he went up on the stage at that time at the GO and he sang, his voice his very, very good voice. I love his voice. Still the same
still the same.
The one on
Speaking of amazing voices, Dragon, of course, Mark Hunter, the great Mark Hunter. Honestly, to be able to be leading and doing a set before he comes out on stage, that must have been a real thrill.
Yes, actually that's in Terrigal on the beach.
Wow.
Yeah, on the beach in Terrigal at that time. So we played first, then after that, then Dragon played.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, Kuta Groove and Budi Boné. Okay, so then let's talk about the journey. You have then, of course, everybody loves the sound. Everybody loves the party vibe and the good feeling that you give. It's a party band. It's the exact way to describe it. But there's been a long association with you and the Central Coast. Obviously, you live here, your family's here, you love it enough to stick around. Everybody wants you to be here. But you have now performed for at least a couple of families through the generations. Tell me about that.
Yes. We started at Crown Plaza Terrigal late 2005. And a lot of people coming over there at that time. We just, I believe that we don't have a Facebook at the time.
No, you wouldn't have had Facebook.
So I was a bit naughty. I printed a lot of the posters and I'd stick it everywhere. So people will aware that there's a band from Bali called Kuta Groove.
Yes.
Yeah, we are from Bali.
Well, Kuta, you couldn't have picked a better name.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So Kuta is just like a Bondi here in Sydney.
Exactly,
So a Long Beach, beautiful beach. Yeah, and then we started playing over there, and a lot of people, with the connection of Bali or not, they like to watch us. And we get a lot of the families, they ask our business card, you play for a party and things. And from that, then they contacted us to play for their family party.
Okay.
Yeah, from birthday party, from one, they have 2 sons and 1 daughter. And then we played from one to another party from the same family. And then now they contacted me to play for one of their sons' wedding in June.
So you know them because you were probably playing for their 18th?
Yes.
And their
yes, for the
21st?
18th. Yes.
And now their wedding?
Yeah.
So you're part of their family, really?
Yeah. So we also always say that thank you very much, to adopt us as to be your family band. Yeah.
That's
and
gorgeous.
also for a family in Terrigal as well. So for the 18th birthday party.
Well, we're going to talk a bit more about the age groups that love you.
Yeah.
Do you mind if you stick with us? Because we're going to take a short break, but I've got a lot more questions to ask. I want to know exactly what's going on, and I want to know who is in your fan base. So we'll talk to Budi Boné right back after this. You're home with Sarah King on Coast FM 963. Our station sponsors are Rain and Horn, Gosford and East Gosford, and they are amazing for doing that. And so too all of our sponsors here at our community radio station, Coast FM. We can't do it without them.
They're wonderful people.
We love them, and we can't do this morning without Budi Boné, who's joined us in the studio.
Thank you.
He is one of the Central Coast's favourite party bands, Kuta Groove. You may have heard of them. They've played on the Central Coast for a long, long time, but you might have already seen him on X Factor. What was that experience like? Because you know what? You've got over 3 million views on YouTube for your Shaggy.
Yeah, 3.5.
Wow.
More millions.
Oh,
yeah.
my goodness. Yeah. So what was that like being on the TV doing that? And
Oh my God, I was so nervous at that time. So I went there, they have an audition, and I went there with my friend called Eddie Williams. He's Arnold Schwarzenegger strongman champion.
Really?
Australia, yeah.
Okay.
Big guy.
Big guy?
With a very, very sweet voice.
Right,
You know.
okay.
He's from New Zealand. We went there and we did the audition. I thought like that I did the best, and he thought that he did the best. But they said to us like, oh, well, you have very good voice. Don't get us wrong, but you're not what we're looking for. So at that time, I thought like, okay, let's go home. Eddie was so disappointed me too.
Yeah.
I went back home. Then, like in the night, I saw it on the TV. They still opened the audition for that. I learned about what X Factor is. Then I learned it's not just about the beautiful voice and things, but you need to have the X, from your character, from your voice to be on the show. So I thought like, what should I do? Well, I'm thinking like I can sing like Shaggy. Love is one big party when you're still young. So
That's incredible.
I can't believe you just did that.
Yeah, so I thought like, okay, I'm gonna make this online audition. I put my mobile phone and I record myself. Then I'm thinking like how to make it like different than, stand out from the crowd. So I have the wig. I have this office chair that you can turn it around.
Yeah.
So I started with, girl, you're my angel, you're my darling angel. Very sweet one.
Yeah.
And after that, in the part of that Shaggy one, then I turn around with my chair, then I put my wig on, then I started
And
singing.
you do the rap in the Shaggy voice.
This one big party when it's still young, but who's gonna have a back when it's all gone? It's all about when you let the happy run and can't bear rules on the water by the long run. Looking back on the always a mention, they may not giving her more attention. They were there for my incarceration, I want all the nation, my
Oh my gosh. Then they loved it.
Yeah, and they loved it. Straight away, I sang it. And one day after, in the morning, they called me. They said to me, can you come for the audition tomorrow for X Factor? Then I thought like, oh, I think this is very, very good opportunity for me to promote
Yes.
nationally,
Absolutely.
to promote my music
yeah.
as a solo and as a Kuta Groove as
It's
well.
your big chance, isn't it?
Yes. And from that, then actually we got a lot of gigs. especially private parties.
Yes, of course.
Wow.
And you're still doing private parties to this
Yes.
day, if anybody is interested. Hey, and on that note, tell me the ages, because you said before 21st and 18th, but you've gone further afield as far as age groups, right?
Yes. I have my business cards and, I put it everywhere locally. And, this is the beautiful things of Central Coast as well. They're supporting any business, I put it at the restaurant, I put it at a cafe and things. And one of like a parents with a 1 year old, at the time it's not 1 year old yet, but they say like, Budi, they called me and they say, could you please play for a birthday party? Is that what you're doing? Yeah, we play for a birthday party. And this is a special one because it's for our son, for his 1 year old birthday party. And then I feel like, are you serious? And so I went there and it's for the baby.
Wow.
So whatever song we played, and then they had fun. And also we played for 18 birthday parties.
80th birthdays.
At the birthday parties in Terrigal.
Is that the oldest you've done, 80th birthday party?
And after that, then for a 95 years old birthday party.
I'm telling you what.
Yeah.
95-year-old birthday party, and I'll bet everybody had a good time.
Everyone had a good time. That's actually at the Edge Care, at the Orchards Edge Care in Lisero.
Oh, that's a great spot. Yes.
And then I got some requests, songs that I had to play at that time.
But that's no problem for you. Your repertoire is 250 songs.
Yes. Wow. Actually more than that. So
my gosh.
This beautiful lady requested me to sing New York, New York. And the lady sing the dog. They're selling the dog.
The dog.
The dog. And then they say like, woof, woof.
No, how much is that
That's the one.
dog in the window?
Woof, woof. Yes,
the one with the waggly tail. I bet you didn't think you were going to get requests for that.
Paddy Page. That was Paddy Page.
Paddy Page.
Yes.
Yeah.
And everyone sing along with that song as well. So it was really good.
Well, you know what? That is a testament to you as an entertainer to be able to engage first birthday parties, weddings, a whole group of crazy people at Crown Plaza, Terrigal, and a 95-year-old birthday thrown in. Yeah. You have to have a large repertoire to keep everybody happy.
Yes.
And you've done that. Yeah. And you've written your own music too.
Yes.
I wonder if we could, this would be a great way to finish the interview actually, if you don't mind, Budi, if we could play a song that you've written. Tell me about I Wish I Was in Bali.
Oh, yes, please. This song is all about actually a lot of Balinese who moved here to Australia.
Yeah.
Everywhere in Australia. I believe that we were in Bali, mostly thinking like Australia, oh my God, I want to move to Australia. This is a different world, like they have a very, very good life. Why? Because of a lot of tourists who come to Bali. They spend a lot of money in Bali, especially as musicians, they give us a lot of tips.
Yeah, sure.
So we thought like, that's going to be very good, like maybe they're thinking like it's just like
Paradise.
In the movie.
Yeah.
Like in the movie, because we're growing up with all the, Americans movie,
Aussie
the Western
movie.
movies, and everything. When we arrived there, it was good. Okay, but you have to work extra hard. When they say, I'm working hard, but this is the extra one, you know. And also, like, during the winter time is the very...
How do you deal with the winter?
Oh, my God. Yeah, during the winter time. It's really hard for us.
Do we see Budi Boné with, like, the fur coat on?
Yes, and then we lost the voice on the stage when we sing. No. That's the another things. Yeah.
Do you like our food?
Yeah.
Do you do your own Balinese cooking?
Well, we do our own Balinese cooking as well. That's another thing's a bit hard for us. So, and the food that could save a lot of, not just Balinese, but Indonesian actually, is the noodle. We have a noodle that they sell it here. Called Indomie. So it's, I believe that's, say, like Indonesian noodle.
Right.
So Indonesian. That's what I believe. Indomie. So that's very, very popular us.
You got to have that noodle.
That noodle to keep us survive.
We should have had that in here for Budi.
Oh, I know.
Like in the green room, we should have had the noodle.
Why didn't we do that?
So, with this song, I'm telling about like, it's a winter time here. And while, we sometimes we like to make a video call and things with our family and friends in Bali. And they will see us like, oh, you live in a better life over there, And then, and then we're going to say that it's not always, like in the winter time, this is what we have. And then
and you've got to work hard. And
well,
it's
you need to work hard
to get the good noodle.
And then it's the food is always the problem with us.
Yeah.
And then because of that, we miss the warm weather and tropical paradise in Bali, and also we miss that noodle. Actually.
So you wrote a song
Yes.
about this. Mind
Yes.
you, I know you love it here. I know you do. You're just being
I love it.
cheeky.
Yes,
Yeah,
of course. I love here.
Well, look, you know-
especially Central Coast.
Especially, well, we are in the best place in the
Yes,
world.
we
So
are. Yes,
we really
I
believe
want to, from Dave and I, and from Coast FM, thank you, Budi, for reaching out to us, but also for coming on in and sharing these stories with us. We love it, and please come back anytime. Connect with us. Let us know what you're doing. We'll keep an eye out for you, and I'll try and get along to a gig or two.
Oh, yeah.
And, and
Please.
if you
Yes.
have an event coming up and you'd like to connect with Budi Boné, you can always reach out to us here and we can link you up, because you won't find a better party band. That is just so exciting to have the Kuta group.